Where am I from? Well, I have two answers for that. If I'm in the UK, I'll be from Nigeria. That's where my parents are from. Edo State, Benin Kingdom. Now, if I leave the UK, I am from the UK. I am from London. And that's very important because it shows me and it tells me when individuals ask me that question, when I am in the UK, you're telling me I'm not from there. And the only time I can be from that place where I'm from is by being outside of the country. My story starts when I was 18. I left the bubble of London thinking that, life was great. There was no such thing as racism. I quickly learned that was incorrect. I decided to go to a drama school in Manchester to pursue my career in acting. For me, that's when my bubble burst. Prior to that, I was raised in a Catholic Nigerian household in Battersea. I was taught to love one another, just be a good person. And I was blessed and lucky to be around so many different cultures and races, and we all loved each other and we all, cohabited in a really good way. So when people say to you, or say that we cannot cohabit together, that's a lie, because I clearly done that. I was, lucky enough to be around people from different backgrounds, different races, different religions. That was normal to me. I remember my first day sitting in this room filled with individuals that did not look like me, apart from one male. Now, going into a space where I was singled out and I was the only one, it felt totally weird. The energy was just off. I remember leaving that room when we had a break. I called my brother and I was crying. I was saying, I think I made a big mistake. I shouldn't have gone to drama school. I shouldn't have, decided to come to Manchester. That's probably the worst thing I could have done. He gave me words of encouragement. Now, I had so many experiences in there, from the teachers, the hand of the teachers, the hand of the students. Fast forward, I work in the creative industry. I've worked in the media, broadcast, advertising industry for over 10 years now. I've had quite a few experiences in my time, not all have been as pleasant, but what I had to learn quickly was, in an environment in the UK when it comes to the creative industry, it's more than me. So I don't fit the narrative. I'm not a white male. I'm not a white female. I'm not any other race. I'm not a black male. And after that is a black female. We're at the bottom of the food chain. So I don't even exist in that system. Worked very, very hard, obtained my O1 visa. I remember before obtaining it, I had a conversation with my attorney who said, when you have your interview at the embassy, you need to make sure that you tell them about the situation when you was attacked. And I was like, I wasn't attacked. And he was like, yeah, he was attacked. And I was like, no, I wasn't. I just got beat up, I got rushed, it's what it is, it was norm. And he was like, no, Victoria, you got attacked. I remember having coming off the call with him, and it really messed me up for a good few weeks to a month, because I sat there and I was like, wow, I was attacked. What does that mean? What it means for me is that as a black person, we can only use the word attacked if we are the attacker. For the first time, I felt like somebody has saw me and really saw me. Now, I don't really know the answer to that, but all I can say is it means beauty, it means strength. For me personally, it means Victoria. It means Oshodin, which means God owns power. It means strength. It means culture. But within that, it also has a dark side, right? It has a side that you have to be strong if you like it or not. Black means being unapologetically myself. That's what black means. This project derived from me experiencing so much racism, microaggression within my career, and it was a high-end for me for when I moved over to Atlanta. I experienced racism to a point where I couldn't understand it anymore. I was tired. I was lost. And I remember being in a situation a few months ago where I had to really reevaluate my life, because I was surrounded by people that made me second guess myself, second guess my abilities, second guess the gift that God has given to me. People put you in situations for you to fail. So I was in that situation. I left that situation. The first month I was happy. I was so happy. It felt like a weight had left my shoulders. Now the second month is where I got depressed. I got really sad, I got really down, didn't know if I was coming or going. I couldn't care about anything and everything, apart from my mother, you know, my nieces, my brother, my sister-in-law, my friends, my family. I didn't even really want to exist anymore. The third month, I was in a place where I was angry. I was angry again, but I was like, it's okay to be angry, because I had built up so much anger throughout the years. And I wouldn't say I built up so much anger, I had so much racism towards me, microaggression, that I had to put it to the side and keep it moving, put it to the side and keep it moving, put it to the side and keep it moving. And at this point, I couldn't keep it moving anymore. I had a hard stop. So this is what it is. This is what reevaluating looks like. It looks like me saying, I am not my trauma. We are not our traumas. Every individual that has sat here and told you their stories, they are not their traumas. There's other individuals that we're probably talking to right now. You are not your trauma. But it's important to understand what that looks like and what that means. We need a safe space. We need individuals to understand we wake up every day with a weight on our shoulders. When we leave the house, you know, we have to think about so many things that you don't have to think about. It will look like a place where, or a world where you won't judge me based on my colour. You wouldn't treat me and people that look like me like an object. Living in the UK, we have had, or I have had, or individuals that look like me have had white individuals tell our stories. And their story is, racism does not exist. Well, we're here to tell you it does. It happens in the UK, it happens in America, it happens in Europe, it happens in Asia, it happens around the world. Each race has a part to play in making the change towards racial equality.